Yeah, I'm live. Hello everybody, good morning. Welcome. If you are connected, let me know in the chat box on your right starboard side. If you can see me, if you can hear me, also confirm that. Is the mic working? You have a live chat on your right side. Once you are here, please let me know. Let's see who is supposed to have. John. John's supposed to be here. No, Peter. Why is there no data? Why? Stream is healthy. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Oh, that's going to be tricky. YouTube is not receiving one minute. Internet, I have everything. Let's see. There we go. Well, it looks like I'm alive, so yeah, everything is working. Okay, so we're supposed to have two candidates joining in for Admirality tide tables calculation form. We shall wait for them to join us and then we will start. The lecture will be on English, as you can see. Why is there? It's not receiving enough. Everything is working. Let's see. So it's working. I just tested. Okay, I will see what is happening, why they're not joining in. I'm live, everything is live. 5 viewers. I'm having everything is connected. I can hear myself on the phone, so If you can hear me, let me know. If you cannot hear me, maybe I should send you an email one more time. I've sent links to everybody, so they're supposed to be here. I need confirmation you can hear me and see the stream. I need confirmation you can hear me and see the stream. Okay. Let's do. Okay, the lights is shining. If I open it, that's okay. You can see it. Okay, the candidates are not joining in. I don't know why. If you have trouble with responding to the live chat that is on your right side, send me an email message. So if you can hear me but you cannot type in the comments on the right side, send me an email message, because I would like to start with the live stream. I have another one soon on my other channel, so I would like to get this going before noon. Tide tables. Well, this is exciting. Okay, I'm not going to do the extra steps if not here. Okay, let's keep this simple. Let's open. Ooh, let's add text info. You can hear me typing. Come on. Font, select font. Yes, I shall select font. The one I like. Okay, that should fix it. Select font, select color. Let's go with blue. And let's go with white. And let's change the opacity to maximum, and let's put it center, bottom. That also works. Okay. Ooh. go smaller, smaller, smaller. This is painful to see. Okay, calculator can stay there. I need that. Now let's put filter on. Scroll. Okay, alright then. I'm missing connect. I have a typo. I have a typo. Connected. I'm waiting. Okay. Once you are connected. Okay, as you can see from the scroll on the top, I'm waiting for candidates to join in. I will give it a couple of more minutes, and if all goes down the hill, we shall do this again tomorrow, maybe with better timing. Okay, let's put this down. Let's get back to work. Excellent connection. Let's move this to the side. Okay. Waiting for candidates to join in. That calculation form. What? Poštovani? Da li ima zainteresirani pomoraca da se idemo organizirano cijepiti? Oh Lord. What have we done? Za moje subscribere koji se priključuju, evo danas je trebao biti, kao što vidite po naslovu, Tight Calculation Form Admirality Tight Tables za grupu kandidata koji govore engleski jezik, dakle njihov jezik je osnovni engleski jezik, međutim izgleda da imaju problema s povezivanjem na moj YouTube kanal, tako da ništa. Ako imate vi kakvih pitanja, mogu vam nešto reći, nešto objasniti dok ih čekamo da se spoje, ali uglavnom tu sam. Internet radi, kao što vidimo, pobjedonosno. Ja ću sad nastaviti dalje, onako pišem jednu zbirkicu za predavanje, pa let me know once you are ready. Show. Let's see. I can hear you, but you cannot hear me. Oh, okay. So John is confirming on the email that he can hear me, but I cannot hear him. That's how it goes here. But can you comment? Like here? Can you type a comment here? John, this is where you type your comment, and him, he, she. I'm not supposed to hear you. I'm not supposed to hear you. It is not that kind of connection at the moment. I'm not supposed to hear you. It's not that kind of connection at the moment. But if he cannot write comments, then it's an issue. Can you type comments in the live chat? In the right window. Oh, this is fun. I can make as I. Oh, oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, John. So to conclude, you can hear me, but that's the end of it. Okay, so usually how this goes is this is my so I have to everybody else watching, because I have 5 concurrent viewers, I just want to explain something. My name is Marina Matic. I am lead instructor in Maritime Training Center and Open University as well. Used to be, but this is my channel, my YouTube channel. It's not affiliated with anybody except me and my future or how to say my company. Okay, so basically what's happening here is I'm offering my lectures privately on my YouTube channel, and people who are supporting me and people who are my subscribers or whatever, they purchased my books or something, they can ask me to do live tutoring, and I do it basically here on YouTube. And the way we communicate is I give lecture by using my camera, using my multiple screens and my office settings. And if they have questions, they send me questions directly in the live chat that is on the right side. Now, if you cannot connect with the live chat, if you do not have a YouTube channel, that is going to make this slightly difficult, because basically the only thing I can do now is show you what needs to be done and hope that you understand. So I will start now explaining. I will pretend this is just like a lecture with 0 candidates, and I will just go step by step on how to actually use Admirality tables. Okay, so let's start with the task. So the task is, do this. So the task goes: calculate time of high and low water levels in the secondary harbor Richburg at a certain date according to attached tables, and what will be water level at 11 a.m. when the ship plans to enter the harbor, and 6 p.m. when ship plans to depart. If the draft of the ship is 3 meters and desired underkill clearance is 1.5, when in the afternoon we'll be able to wade through the shallows on the map reading depth 2 meters. So that is the example of the task, and the question was, how do we calculate this using Admiralty tables? So the tables you received are these tables, these 2 tables. So you have one section that is for the main harbor, and then you have a second section that is for secondary harbor, and then you also received this form here that needs to be filled. So let's go to the camera. So I'm going to show you what we actually have. So this is the book. Let me get the mic here. So this is the book that we have, Admiralty tables, and you have a certain section extracted for you in the exam papers. So you have 1 page or 1 section here. In this book we have the time and level for each high and main high and low water, spring and neap, for every month for main harbors, and on the end we have differences for secondary harbors. So we do not have values for secondary harbors, we only have differences. So for example, if something is in this harbor is 2 meters, The secondary harbor will have 0.2 plus or 0.3 negative, so that means whatever number is here, we need to add or subtract the differences from this table here. So let's say we have, let's say what we have France. Okay, let's go with Gibraltar. That one is easy. So let's say Gibraltar on a specific date. Let's say 19th of March. So 19th of March. So the first thing that we need to look here is we need to look what is the moon phases closest to our date. So you go a couple of dates behind or couple of dates forward and look for the closest. So in this direction we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days until one of the quarters, and we have 1, 2, 3 days for the full moon. So that means it's spring. Spring are full moon and new moon, and quarters are neap tides. They have different strength and different influence onto the Earth's water. So the neap tide is when you have Earth, Sun and Moon at 90 degrees on this side or the other side, and spring tides are where you have Sun, Moon and Earth on 180 on either side, and then you're going to have a strongest tide. So that's why we have a separation between spring and neap tide, and those tides happen in most of the regions around the world 4 times a day. So you have 2 high waters and 2 low waters. So what we usually have here is in one day we have 4 times and 4 levels. So you have 1 low tide, 1 high tide, 1 low tide, 1 high tide in the book. So this is the form that we need to fill. So if we have, if we need to calculate secondary port data, what we do is, let's get a paper here. So we have table, and we have standard port, differences, and secondary port. And we have time, and we have height, and we have here high water, low water, high water, low water. So the way we start to fill in this table is by reading for a specific date, those 4 values for standard port. Where is Gibraltar? Come on, Gibraltar. Gibraltar. I want Gibraltar. Yes. Okay, and let's say November or whatever, November 21. So November, come, stand still. So November 21, and then I have, how will I know which one is high, which one is low? So one level is 1 meter and the second one is 0.2. So it's obvious which one is low, which one is high. So the higher number is high water and the lower number is low water. So I start with this one. So high water time is 0.156 and level is 1 meter. And then I have 7:36, I have level 0.2, and then I have 14:12 and level is 1, and then I have low water 19:59 and then I have level 0.1. So this is the data for the main harbor, so for standard harbor. And now I have to find, so this is the table that you have. This is the table that you have for a specific date. In the exam you have sorry, you have the extraction. And now secondary port is on the bottom. Where is it? Harmonic and constant. So let's see, where is Gibraltar? Gibraltar, come on, give me Gibraltar. Oh, okay, so let's put something here so we know it's here. So Gibraltar is here, and also, okay, so it should be here. Casablanca. this? Africa, Nigeria, that's South Africa, that's not it. Greenland, Canary Islands, Gibraltar, where are you? Canada. Okay, Canada, it's not Gibraltar for sure. United States is not Gibraltar for sure. Charleston, Gulf of Mexico, Port of Spain. Come on, where is Gibraltar? Argentina, that's not. Antarctica, come on. Okay. Gibraltar. Okay. So let's say our secondary harbor is, I don't know, Sidon in Lebanon. So this is the information of differences, time differences and height differences for secondary harbor. So we have here that in case high water is around 8 or 20, so that's 8 p.m. So 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. we use this value. And if high water is around 11 or 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. then we use this value. So for high water, in our situation we have high water happening around 2 o'clock in the morning and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So 2 o'clock is closer to the 8 than to the 11. So we are looking what high water is closest to our high water. So in our situation, that means 8 is closer to 2, so we are looking here, and the difference is minus 515. So that is the difference for high water. So 0,515 negative. And for low water, the same. So we have 1 a.m., 1 p.m. or 5 a.m., 5 p.m. for low water happening. Our low water is happening at 8. So 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. So that means we are looking for this one. And for Sidon, that means minus 0,455. And regarding the height differences, we have high water spring, low water neap, and low water spring and high water neap. So the two outside values are spring and two inside values are neap. So here, because we have spring, we check that in the calendar that we have spring season. So high difference for high water is 0.4. So minus 0.4. And for spring low water is plus 0.1. And now that we have this, we don't need this table anymore. Now we need to add or subtract this time with this and write it here, this time with this one and write it here, this time with this one and write it here, this one. Here we need to calculate the heights, that will be 0.6 and 0.6. This one would be 0.3 and this one will be 0.2. And now that we have this, we can find this graph here, and depending on what time we want to enter this secondary harbor, let's say we want to enter around 12 o'clock, we are looking at the closest high water, and we put that value here in the middle, and then minus hour goes on the left side and plus 1 hour goes on the right side. Once we fill this in, we need to connect the level, so these numbers here. So the lowest low water for this day for secondary port is 0.2. So here we would put a dot on 0.2. And here on the top, we would put 0.6. So that would make a line going like this. Like this. And now let's say how I'm going to use this graph once it's finished. So let's say I want to enter the harbor at 11 o'clock. So here I'm looking at 11 o'clock. I go up to the graph, and then I go left, and then I go up or down, and I read the water level from the chart datum. And also I can do reverse. Let's say I have, this is the seabed, this is chart datum, so let's say 2 meters, and let's say I need 0.5. So total is 2.5. If I need 2.5 and I have 2, that means I need 0.5 of water level. So the chart datum tells me that on that location there is 2 meters. I need water level to be 0.5 above that in order for me to pass with my ship. So I'm doing the reverse. I look here for 0.5, I go up to this line, and then I go right, and then I go down, and I have 2 times. So from this time to this time I can enter the harbor. That is the moment in between the water level is going to be 0.5 above the chart datum. So that is how you use these tables. Now, usually I have all the documents prepared for the live lecture, but because as you know, John, you contact me 30 minutes ago to make this live stream. I don't have my presentation ready for this specific task. I don't have the chart printed because I don't want to draw on my real books. So if you have questions, just send me that on the email, and maybe we can connect again tomorrow and we can do this properly once you have all the questions delivered to me, so I know what is the problem, because I believe your question was that you didn't receive all the tables. So you have this table, this is what you need, and you have this table as well. So you have standard port data and secondary port data, so everything is there. Okay. To anybody else listening, I apologize for a slight confusion. I was not aware candidates are not connected on YouTube, so I will stop the stream now. Probably tomorrow we're going to do it again properly when everybody is connected. Okay, if you have questions, you know already, you know where to reach me. Send me on my email or send it here in comments, and I will do a live stream or record video about anything you need. Okay, thank you very much and have a nice day.